Published 0817 EDT, the 18th of September 2017. Updated 1013 EDT, the 18th of September 2017. David Luiz was sent off in the dying minutes of Chelsea's stalemate with Arsenal to become the club's fifth player to be sent off in the last 8 games. Michael Oliver showed no hesitation in brandishing a straight red card at the defender following an over-the-top challenge on Sead Kolasinac, remarkably with Luiz already on a booking. It is the latest example of the nasty streak Chelsea have developed under Antonio Conte, with the unwanted habit of picking up red cards in danger of derailing the Premier League champions' quest for silverware. David Luiz can have no complaints about the decision to send him off for his ugly challenge. Antonio Conte protested the decision, but he could have few complaints about the lunge. Luiz lost control of the ball and lunged high on Kolasinac, sending the Arsenal man up in the air. Perhaps what was most galling about Luiz's potential leg-breaking challenge on Kolasinac was manager Conte's reaction to the media. When asked for his opinion on the Brazilian defender's wild and reckless lunge, the prickly Italian was more concerned about referencing the push from Alexis Sanchez on his player in the build-up to the foul. Conte said it's very important to see what happened before the David Luiz tackle. For sure there was a foul. The referee has to use the whistle. If he stops the play before, I think it would happen. Rather than admit Luiz's wrongdoing, Conte apportioning the blame primarily at the feet of the match officials smacks of the growing ill-discipline in the Chelsea ranks. Antonio Conte waves an imaginary card but should focus on the discipline of his own players. The Italian is often seen flailing his arms and screaming theatrically on the sidelines. Conte protests with Michael Oliver after Luiz was given a straight red card for his challenge. Conte added, "I don't talk about the referees, but the only thing I can say is we need to see what happened before the tackle. I repeat that we have great respect for them. But sometimes, it is very strange to finish for the 3rd time in a row with 10 men against Arsenal. For sure it's strange. A strange situation. I was a player and it can happen, this type of period, and you are not so lucky to receive these red cards." Luiz follows fellow centre-half Gary Cahill in spending 3 domestic games on the sidelines, with the former Paris Saint-Germain defender set to miss the Carabao Cup match against Nottingham Forest and league fixtures with Stoke and Manchester City. Gary Cahill received a straight red card for his challenge on Burnley's Steven Defour. Cesc Fabregas shows his shock at receiving a red card during the opening day loss to Burnley. The 2 dismissals against the Clarets came after Pedro was sent off in the Community Shield. Cahill was joined by Cesc Fabregas in having an early bath during the opening day defeat by Burnley at Stamford Bridge, with the Spaniard shown his first yellow card for sarcastically applauding referee Craig Pawson. Victor Moses was dismissed during the FA Cup final defeat by Arsenal at Wembley, as the Blues were denied a domestic double last term, while the Gunners similarly capitalised on Pedro's dismissal in the Community Shield last month. Quite tellingly, Chelsea have received as many red cards in the last 5 Premier League games, 3 as they had in the previous 73. It is not just red cards that the Blues have been collecting at all this term, with the 66 fouls committed, more than any other team in the Premier League. Victor Moses hides his face after being sent off during the FA Cup final against Arsenal. Moses' red card handed Arsenal the advantage and they went on to secure the win at Wembley.